Season at Sunridge, and welcome to the new Owners Portal. The Owners Portal is located in the upper right-hand corner of the Sunridge website. It is a work in progress developed by Weber State students in the summer of 2019, and so what you can do is help us out by using it as often as possible, going in and updating your data. The better data we have, the more we can provide to you. Now, the first time you log into the system, you'll click Login. And we tried to establish all the accounts for everybody, at least the primary owner of each lot. Now, to log in, you'll log in with your first and last name. So, for example, if I'm logging in as Stephanie Taylor, it's just first and last name with no spaces. Your default password is 1234 the first time. So again, your first and last name and 1234. If you cannot log in or your account hasn't been established, send me an email and I'll be glad to do that for you. But you'll log in the first time with 1234, and once you do log in, it's going to go ahead and create a dashboard link. When you click on the dashboard, now you have full access to all your information in your owner portal. But before you begin, you must reset your password. We don't want everybody to have the same password 1234. So I'm going to go ahead and reset Stephanie's for her, and then she'll be able to reset it herself the next time she logs in. So I am going to update her password, and then it will take her to her dashboard. Now, when Stephanie or anybody wants to change their password, they can do it here as well. Now, we tried to populate the database with what we had, but we didn't have a lot of information on everybody. So, for example, Stephanie, I have her first and last name, her occupation, and where she lives. But there's a lot of things I don't have about her. So this is one of the things I would like Stephanie to do, is perhaps edit this information for me. So to provide anything like maybe her occupation, birth date, so we can wish her a happy birthday, her email address so she can subscribe to things electronically, including billing, the Ridge Runner, and stuff like that. So if we had an email address, we can promptly notify her. So all this stuff is optional, but the more stuff that Stephanie provides for us, the more information we'll have in her profile, especially emergency contacts if something happens and how we contact those people. So I'm just going to update, maybe she's a credit union manager, just to show you this, and I'll save that. And when we go back to the dashboard, it did update that information. So that's going to be important. Some of the other things that Stephanie can see from her dashboard is the fact any lots. These lots will be linked to Weber County's tax ID system, but right now, most of the times, we don't have those parcel numbers. Let me show you how to get those parcel numbers. If you click on that link and you go to parcel search, you will be able to go ahead and search for an owner like Taylor. And when I search for that owner Taylor, I notice this is going to be under Andrew Taylor, Andrew and Stephanie. There is the address I'm looking for, the Chuckler Point address, and here is the tax ID that I want to get. So I want to copy that tax ID, and I want to copy that address, and I want to go back to the Sunridge lots information, and I can go ahead and edit her lot information. So her street address is going to be that Chuckler Point, and her property ID will be there. I'll copy both of those and save those into the lot information. Now, there was a glitch at the time of this video, so it wasn't saving it, so I didn't want to, but it will save, and then from then on, she'll be able to link directly out to Weber County. Also, once you have your information updated, we have about 40 years worth of files on your lot, ever since your lot was created, going back. So if there's anything on your lot, ordinances, setbacks, anything like that, we'll be able to provide those files for you, and you can actually view those files under your lots here. Right now, Stephanie doesn't have any files, but once your profile is updated, we'll be able to electronically put those files on there. Stephanie can also edit anything that she has on her lot to help us with inventory. In case of a fire, it'd be nice to know if there's a propane tank on her lot, or if she has a septic system, or put in one of those new water regulators that we issued last year in 2018. If you're not sure what I'm talking about the water regulator, you want to talk to Carl Frazier also about that. But we want to do an inventory of what items are on the lot. The more information we have about the owners and the lots, the more we can provide to you. One of the nice things that we do provide, though, is now the ability for you to post your own classified ads. So Stephanie has posted, let me just delete this. I was doing this for demonstration purposes. let's go to the regular classified ads up there. We have no lots for sale right now. If you look, there's no lots for sale. And if I go to cabins, there's several cabins that are for sale right now. So the owners, John Hansen and Brett Haywood, are managing their own ads now. I don't have to do this for you anymore. Let's go back to Stephanie's dashboard. And one of the other things that Stephanie can do, though, besides posting her lot for sale or her cabin for sale, is she can post a new service. Perhaps she's doing excavating services. She can go ahead and post her business card, and this happens to be Carl's business card. I'm just using this for an example. But Stephanie can post her business card, create that new service, and then when we go to the public site and look at all services, we'll see that now there is a business now being advertised that was not there. And Stephanie is responsible now for updating this, deleting this, and stuff like that. Let's go back to Stephanie's dashboard. We're almost finished here. She can now upload her own photos to the website as well. So right now, the initial website, what I've done is I cleared out all the photo galleries. We just have summer photos, winter, and people photos. They're all empty. Right now, if you go to summer photos folder, you don't see any summer, so we're asking people to upload their photos, and you'll now have that ability through the owner's portal to upload any photos. You can also look down at your keys to see these are all the keys that Stephanie has issued. We put 2016 because these are the last time keys were issued. So you want to validate your inventory on your keys, and if any of those keys are wrong, go ahead and send me an email also, and we'll get those keys updated for you. But we're going to assume that those keys are currently issued to you. Remember, there's 8 keys per lot. If you have multiple lots, those will all be listed. And if you need to file a suggestion or a complaint or property damage, you can do that also here or in forms. And so one of the last things that's probably important to users is if you have a suggestion or a complaint, a work in kind or anything like that, you can go ahead and file a suggestion or complaint electronically now. Go ahead and type in your information. That will go directly to the board. The board will evaluate that suggestion, complaint, that request. Anything that you submit now will be tracked. And when you go back to forms, you're going to be able to go ahead and view my submitted forms and see any responses that the board gave you back. Replies and everything like that will be in your history. So again, to recap, this is all a work in progress. This owner's dashboard is all a work in progress, but we need your help. This is not the final way it's going to look, but we're trying to get you to go in, validate your account, update your information, update your tax ID, your parcel, any inventory items that are currently associated with your lot, for example, and validate your keys, and just explore the website. But go ahead and send me, the webmaster, an email if you have any questions about this new owner's portal or having any problems. I'll be glad to support you. Just send me an email and tell me what's going on. But the more people that use it and update the information, we appreciate it. So thank you for working with us on this test over the summer as we get this information loaded into the owner's portal. Thank you.